What's going on, Lunatic Fringe? I'm going to show you the Luna Classic chart right now. You're going to look at it, and you should agree with me that a big move is coming when you look at it. We're going to break this all down. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. That moment that you've been waiting for, it's starting to develop. Is it here yet? No, it's not. As a matter of fact, to be perfectly honest with you, there is a resistance area that we're going to have to break out of. I'm going to show this all to you. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in, and let's go. All right, guys, before we get started, make sure that you sign up at terracasino.io today for all of the gaming that you know and love. You got slots, you got roulette, you got whatever games you want to play, including sports wagering. Sign up today and enjoy the game. If you're trading meme coins or utility coins, terracasino.io is not just the place to go. Terraport.finance is the other place to go. That's where you go to trade the coins, to trade the tokens, and the swap available down here. Pop it up. If you want to go into degen mode, you can even get the Believe coin. All right, guys, breaking down the meme coins real quick. Terra's up to about 3% for the 7-day period. Juris. Now, what happened to Juris over here? Well, it is my belief right now. I've been watching Juris a little bit lately, and you know, there's a lot of different levels that I'm looking at, but it really looks like we've got this ascending sort of trend line right here. We just broke down off of the top of this. Now, unless we get a bounce off of, and this is important, there's a retest area right there. Most likely retest going to be down in this range or down in this range. So you can see a little come down right here. But then if we get an aggressive bounce up and above, we're talking about all-time highs. We are only days away from already achieving the Juris Protocol's all-time high. So I think it's going to get even better from here. So I would be looking, if you have not already, right now would be an excellent time for you to grab a bag of Juris Protocol. I don't know that I would use leverage. I don't know if leverage is available in this position. I don't know that I would use leverage because it is a risk asset. It is incredibly volatile. You can see that from the way that it's running. But down here into this range right here, I really feel like there's a lot of potential upside coming very, very soon, especially when Juris gets broken into this ecosystem and you can start buying, selling, and trading through Juris Protocol. I just said buying, selling, and trading. You can still borrow and lend in Juris Protocol, and there's going to be a lot of money flowing through the Juris Protocol. No proposals up for governance right now, but let's look in on the validators real quick. I don't see anything that tells me that anything is moving really different. You see some of the outward momentum slowed down a little bit. Lunk Live took a dip in the last couple of days, and going down here, you're not seeing a bunch getting thrown back in. Now, you do see buy nodes picked up, probably a move from one to the other on Lunk Live. It kind of makes sense that would be the case because you're only looking at millions here, and that's the only billions transaction, but Community First just put out 4.5 billion. So total stake is down to 864 billion. That's a long way from where we were not that long ago, where we had over $1 trillion stake. So there's a lot of moves being expected. Total burn 773 million. Nothing to write home about, but we got to report the news to you, right? And not a lot today, but 104 yesterday, and we had that big day with 539. All right, guys, this is the one you're waiting for. This is the price chart. This is the movement. Listen, I want to tell you this. We got a bottom here. We got a move here. We got another high here. This is clearly upward momentum. We are starting to feel it in a positive way. So with that being the case, I'm going to remove some of that artwork, if you will, and look back in on it. I think that we're going for another surge up into this range, and this should be the test that breaks everything out. Now, the one thing that I would be looking at, and the one thing that I would have some intrigue on, is going to be what we're talking about right now, and that is the unstaking of some of that Luna Classic. So there might be some pressure being placed upon this right now, but the most likely scenario is a lot of people like you and me are looking at this chart, and we see that there is a big move coming here. And I don't think people are going to sell into the big move. I think, or I think people are going to sell into the big move, but it's not going to affect that big move because we're about to go into that banana zone. So I do feel like there's going to be a really, really quick move here. I don't know how high it's going to go, but it is going to go. We're up $73 billion on the day in the entire market right now, and we're starting to see Bitcoin dominance again just get worn down just a little bit. We got a 5% increase in Ethereum. It's ripping this morning. We've got 5% from Ondo, 8% from SWI. Solana's up to 2.5%. XRP's up 3%. We are seeing that movement. We're seeing the capital flooding back into the market. So it's been a good day overall so far. Hopefully it'll maintain that. But if that does, then again, it's only a matter of moments here. Now, remember, the market module has been approved. Because the market module has been approved, that means that we are on another level now. I don't know when it's going to start. I'm getting ahead of myself, probably just a little bit, but I'm excited about it. And I think that that's going to be the moment, that's going to be the move, that's going to be the thing that starts to set it off just a little bit. That market module is going to be a big deal. Now, I think I said market just a second ago. What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't know. I got issues. What can I say? So that's it. That's your show. Check this out. We're gonna get a big move. All right. I know that I've said that to you. I've said it repeatedly. I say it all the time. Right. You know that. I know that. A lot of this is just for full disclosure here. A lot of it's engagement farming. I'm a hype man. I'm trying to tell you that if you just believe in something, you just give it enough time, it's going to pop. It's going to improve. But at the same time, I'm also telling you what I think are the problems. So when I mention something like Happy Caddy Crypto being a problem, he wants a certain, by the way, I don't think that he's a bad guy. Same as Jesus is Lord. I don't think that they're bad guys necessarily. I just think they want something different. They don't want what you and I want. They don't want the price to pump. They don't care about that. They care about the ultimately total decentralization. And that's a fine and noble goal. I don't think we should argue about that, because that actually is a pretty big goal in this ecosystem. But almost every one of these decentralized protocols have some sort of leadership structure. This is the only one that doesn't. And that's where they are failing you. Okay? That is my opinion. They are failing you because they are not recognizing that there is leadership everywhere except Terra Luna Classic. And they think that somehow that makes it better. And I say, point to the spot on the chart where that's working. That's all I'm ever saying. So if you want to leave a comment down below and tell me how wrong I am, just post a link to the chart showing me where it worked. Just post a link on the chart showing me where it works. Don't just tell me that, oh, I like Jesus is Lord, I'm unsubscribing. Oh, I like Happy Caddy Crypto because I love pussy, or whatever it is that you say. You know, it's just what you sound like in my head. So remember that. Just point where it's wrong. It's not financial advice. I'm always right.